does one have a great relationship? Is that possible? People often use interpersonal communication skills to have a well balanced relationship. Interpersonal communication skills and speaking correlate in many ways. How do you find the right balance to keep relationships? At the beginning of the chapter 7, it goes into different steps to ensuring how I can use those skills to better communicate my feelings in a relationship. Through this chapter, it shows how to understand your interpersonal communication and how to use them within different relationships you hold. Interpersonal communication is what we use in every single day of our lives. As Stephen Beeves in our 2016 text Communication Principles for a Lifetime used the diagram Communication Principles for a Lifetime. This shows that there are 5 areas we use for interpersonal skills, one being nonverbal. On Salesforce.com, the statistics states that in the business world, 93% of communication is nonverbal, meaning we must be able to use and interpret nonverbal messages. I will be going over the ways in which B believes communication principles for a lifetime will better help my communication with others within my professional life as well as my personal life. The diagram shows the 5 ways of communicating, and how each of them can be strategically used. I'd like to begin by stating reasons for why this was an important topic to be covered during this semester. Relating interpersonal communication to public speaking is knowing how to use all 5 principles affecting while delivering your speech. Beebe gives a great diagram explaining each principle and how they are used with communicating. The communication principles give you 5 components to base the tone of your topic on. According to the International Student ups.org, the goal of communication between senders and receivers is understanding of the messages being sent. Knowing when your verbal versus nonverbal skills is the most crucial piece when communicating and speaking. On study.com, there is a great video breaking down interpersonal communication into 7-step process. This one differs from the one in the textbook and breaks it down a little bit more than what Beebe did. The video shows different ways in which you use communication skills in the workplace and how they can affect relationships between you and your coworkers. Breaking down helps demonstrate how each piece of communication is crucial and that without using the skills Beebe wrote, as well as the steps on study.com, people will be lost and not get everything you were trying to tell them and show them. Now I will be discussing how this will be useful within my personal life. Using the principle that I have learned, along with applying them to my day-to-day life, will help improve my communication and strengthen my relationships. One of the first things that needs to be established is interpersonal attraction. Monkey Business Fotolo states in the textbook, attraction is fascinating to observe as well to feel another person. When not having a good relationship, not only does a person desire physical attraction, but they also want a sexual attraction. Once it has been discovered that there's attraction between 2 people, Beebe in the text gives a really good step-by-step on how to communicate those attractions. Beebe refers to these cues as immediacy. The tone that is being set by immediacy is indicating there is a spark between you and your partner, and you would like to pursue another meeting. This then gives you an opportunity to put yourself out there and have another chance the next time you meet the person to take the relationship one step further. Overall, Beebe walks you through the steps on how interpersonal communication can not only affect you within the professional life, but as well as in your personal life. Using the interpersonal communication skills can help you dissect on how people are feeling about the situation by different cues and how they are ending them off. Although the points that I discussed are not how everyone will go about relationships, they are how they establish their relationships. I hope that you've gained new understanding on interpersonal communication and the principles in which you can use in your day-to-day life as well as your career. Throughout the course, I've dreaded every speech, needing to be done, knowing that I was going to have to speak in front of complete strangers scared me. Through this course, though, I've gained so many tactics to use and overcome those fears, including the ones that I'm giving in the speech today. Not only does this affect public speaking, but also everybody's everyday life.
That's good, babe.